I was excited to try to make a drawing that felt like a mural and that it would only be black and white. That's very new for me. So there was something that I thought would be really exciting to approach. My name is Dana Schutz. I'm an artist who lives and works in Brooklyn, New York. And this is my drawing, The Catcher, which is being exhibited for the first time in my exhibition, Trouble in Appearance. There's turmoil, like in the sky and in the sea. It sort of feels as though it's meant to be a kind of calm figure in repose, but it actually feels like there's more of an interruption or tumultuous scene. The birds are all very different. Some of the birds are making eye contact. Another one that's perched on her neck, its eyes are closed, and it feels more menacing because I felt like the beak felt like scissors. They are interrupting the scene. There's a large bird that kind of interrupts the space of her body. I think that this drawing relates to the title of the show, maybe because it's kind of like an odalisque, the way that it presents itself, which I feel like a woman in a painting is sometimes the stand-in for subject, or it is sort of the painting. So because the subject was not calm, or it also was complicated how the viewer was meant to engage with it. Maybe that's where some of the trouble comes from. I always draw. When I think of an idea, usually it starts with a drawing. I use charcoal because I like how soft it can be and how deep and rich and sometimes very painterly it can be. And I'll use charcoal sticks and then also sometimes these big blocks of charcoal, and you can get lots of atmosphere with them and different marks. I really see drawing as about mark making. I'm always really interested in how people read the works. Sometimes they see things that I didn't see, and I think that's one of the great powers of art, is that it operates in one way, in one context, and then differently in another, in a different time, or with a different viewer, and everyone brings their own information to a work. I can have my intentions, but I think sometimes also when I'm making the work, it can be really a surprise, and it kind of goes its own way. I think that's one of the powers and strengths of art, I think.